Welcome everyone, my name is Neeta and welcome to the Yoga Gentle Asana class. So before we start our practice, I just want to say, if you've read the disclaimer at the beginning, and just know to work with your body and your breath. If you have any injuries or any pain, come out of any pose that you're doing and just listen to your body to what feels comfortable. So we're going to start in a cross-leg position where you are. If you find that you're not able to sit in a cross-leg position and you're squashing the stomach area, place a block or cushion underneath you. This allows for space around the abdomen area to allow for breath to flow naturally with space. Gently place the hands on top of the knees and allow yourself to close the eyes. As you inhale, draw breath into the abdomen and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the abdomen, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. As you inhale, gently setting an intention for the session to be present on your practice. Exhaling, allowing for natural breath to flow through your body. On the last exhalation, just allowing your eyes to open as we gently warm the body from the crown of our head. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to start with the chin, drawing the chin towards the right shoulder as you exhale. Inhale to the center, exhale towards the left shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale towards chin towards the chest. Inhale to center, exhale drawing the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin towards the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale towards the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Working along the back of the neck. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin up towards the ceiling. Working along the neck, the throat, the thyroid gland. Gently drawing back to the center. Removing the block from underneath you. And just placing yourself back into a cross-leg position. Allowing your right hand to come in line with your hips, so you're not placing your hands in front of you or behind you, just keeping it in line with your hips about a foot away, drawing the left hand up towards the ceiling, and just taking it over towards the right. So in this position, you don't want to be in this pose, just opening the shoulders, taking your gaze towards the fingers. Gently pushing up, placing the left hand down, right hand over towards the left side. Just allowing the flow of this position to take place as you inhale, exhale, placing the left hand down, right hand over. Inhale, exhale, just a few rounds, gently listening to yourself, feeling the stretch along the side of the body, and making that the last one. Placing your hands in front of you, you're going to gently rotate from the hips and bring our chest forward. So walking the hands forward as far as it can go. So if this is where you are, just remain here and just take a deep breath here. Inhale, exhale. If you feel you can go further, placing the hands a little bit further away from you and gently lowering the head down towards the ground. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhalation, just bringing the head back up, walking the hands down towards the hips and drawing yourself up. So we're going to come into our first pose, cat-cow. In this pose, you want to make sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders and your arms are shoulder distance apart. Your knees are in line with your hip and they're hip distance apart. This is a very good pose for lengthening the spine, allowing to improve the posture of your body and just blood circulation through the full body. If you have any back pains, this is very good for you. So as you inhale, draw the gaze up towards the ceiling, the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drawing the shoulders up and your gaze towards the chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Making this the last one. Inhale, exhale. Gently bringing the toes together and allowing your hips to draw down towards the heels. If you're not able to bring the head down onto the mat, just place your hands in front of you and rest your forehead on top of the hands. Just allow yourself to relax in this position, drawing a deep breath in and exhaling out. Gently allowing yourself to come up, tucking the toes in behind, and just drawing the hips up towards the ceiling into a downward facing dog. So if you find that you're not able to lengthen the legs, that's okay. In this pose, feel comfortable in placing your legs hip distance apart and just allowing for a slight bend in the knees, the hips up towards the ceiling and shoulders drawn back. If you find that there's tightness in the hamstring, gently just walk the legs one leg at a time, stretching the back of the knees. Few more, gently placing both heels onto the ground. Exhaling. On the next inhalation, bringing your hands into a forward fold, placing the head onto the knees, and gently coming up into a standing. rolling the shoulders back, opening up, and just feeling the blood circulation drawing down towards the feet. We're going to come into our Surya Namaskar. So bringing yourself to the front of your mat, placing the toes together, your heels slightly apart, bringing the hands towards the heart center. Just allow for a deep inhalation through the abdomen and a deep exhalation through the nose. Inhale as you place your hands up towards the ceiling, lengthening the body. Exhaling as you rotate from the hips forward, bending the knees if you find that you're not able to draw down straight. Just exhaling, bringing the hands flat onto the ground. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, placing the hands in a comfortable position. Exhale as you bring the head down towards the knees. Inhale as you take the right leg back. And then the left leg into a plank position. So if you find that this is too difficult to do, just bring the knees down, making sure that your wrists and your shoulders are in alignment. Just holding in this position for a few seconds or remaining in plank. Going to come down, so bringing your knees down, elbows close towards the body. Exhale as you come into Cobra. Just remaining here for a few seconds. Inhale as you tuck the toes in, pushing up, drawing the hips towards the ceiling into a first downward facing dog. Inhale as you take the right leg in between the hands, left leg towards the right leg. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale as you draw the hands through the center, up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. We're going to do the left side. Inhale, lengthen, slight back bend. Exhale, rotation from the hips, drawing the head down. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale as you take your left leg back this time, allowing a stretch in the inner groin. Taking the the right leg back, drawing the knees down. Exhale as you come into Cobra. Inhale as you tuck the toes in, pushing up into downward facing dog. Just drawing the breath here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as you draw the left leg forward this time, bringing the back leg to the front into a forward fold. Inhale, exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale as you draw the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. So the Surya Namaskar is a very good pose to do as it's a full body workout. So this allows you to have at least 12 or more poses in one practice, just flowing through and stretching the body. So we'll do this another 2 more rounds just to allow for the body to warm up. So when you're ready, again, as you inhale, draw the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rotation from the hips, fall forward. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale, drawing the right leg back, left leg back, knees down towards the ground. Exhale into cobra. Inhale as you tuck the toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you take the right leg forward, bringing the left leg to the front. Exhale. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale, drawing the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Left side. Inhale, drawing the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale, taking the left leg back, right leg back, dropping the knees. Exhale into cobra. Inhale as you tuck the toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you bring the left leg forward, right leg forward, forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale, taking the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Last round. Inhale. Exhale as you fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale, drawing the right leg back. Left leg back into plank. Dropping the knees. Exhale into cobra. Inhale as you tuck the toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you bring the right leg forward, left leg forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale as you place the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale, left leg back, right leg back, coming onto the knees. Exhale into cobra. Inhale as you tuck the toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you draw the left leg forward, in between the hands. Back leg to the front, forward fold. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, head towards the knees. Inhale as you lengthen the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. After your 3 rounds, you'll find that your breath is moving a lot faster. So you need to just gently take a deep breath in. Exhale deeply to allow for regular flow to draw back in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. So from here, we're going to come into our warrior. So as we come into our warrior pose, we just want to be strong in our standing. So bring your legs to standing strong, so no bend. Just be strong in the position. Bring the knees or your your knees in line with your hips and feel yourself balanced. Once you feel comfortable in this position, place the leg behind you steadily into a 45-degree angle. So in this 45-degree angle, this allows the hip to draw forward so that you're not in this position with the knees knocking forward. You want to place the knees in line with the toes. Draw the right leg, the right side of the hip to face forward. Best way to know this is place your hands on top of your hips and just know that they're facing front. Your knees are in line with your ankles and your back leg is strong. Just remain in this position. You should feel some sort of inner groin stretch in this position. Feel comfortable and steady. Any sharp pains in the knees, gently draw up and bring yourself down on the exhalation. Again, just working with yourself and how it feels on the body, placing the hands up towards the ceiling, taking your gaze in between the fingers, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming into warrior two, so we're just opening up the body, the heart center. Again, the position of the leg changes slightly, so we're dissecting the front leg with the back leg. So you want the hips to remain open. This time the hips are facing forward this way, placing your arms in line with your shoulders, taking your gaze towards the fingers. Remain for a few more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Any sharp pains in the knee, gently drawing up and bringing yourself down when it feels comfortable. Again, any sharp pains at any time during the session, just come out and go back in when you're ready. We're going to bring ourselves back to the front, coming onto your toes and walking the leg back. Placing the hands in front of the heart center. Again, we will do the same on the left side. I'm just going to change my position so you're able to see the legs from the left side again. Placing the hands in front of the chest, the heart center. Bring your left knee up this time, in line with the hip, strong and steady when it feels comfortable and balanced. Taking it back at a 45-degree angle. So again, just making sure that your knees are in line with your ankles, your back leg is steady, and your hips are drawn forward. So if you find that your back knee is bending, just gently bring your legs slightly closer so that you're feeling comfortable in this pose. Drawing the hands up towards the ceiling and exhaling. Just remain here for a few moments, working on the breath. Opening up into warrior two Again, adjustments on the back leg so that it's a 45-degree angle as a straight line dissecting the front leg, placing the arms in line with your shoulders, strong and steady. This position is very good for just allowing you to feel strong and courageous in every step, in everything that you do. Strong and steady and confident. Gently bringing the back leg to the front, coming onto your toes, walking the leg to the front, placing the hands towards the heart center, taking a deep breath in and exhaling. So we're going to bring ourselves down onto the ground. Now, just to bring into our seated position. So in our seated position, you want to make sure that your spine is lengthened and you're not curving in. And in order to just ensure that your spine is lengthened, just sit comfortably, place your hands in line with your hips, draw the hips up, push back and release. Again, just lengthen the spine, the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and be comfortable in the feet. Just shaking the feet to allow for flow and movement. On the next inhalation, I want you to place the right soles of your feet onto the left thigh, and on the inside of the left thigh, and be in this position. So you want to bring the toes towards you and the heels away from you, so that you're able to lengthen the back of the legs, the hamstrings. And you rotate the hips towards the left side, or at least rotate the position of your body, upper body, towards the left side. Placing the hands up towards the ceiling, and gently with the chest, drawing forward towards the toes. So in this position, if you find that you're not able to reach the toes, that's okay. Just work with placing your hands onto the thighs, the calves, or the ankles. Wherever it feels comfortable, just gently place the hands there. Taking your gaze towards the toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing yourself up. Same to the left side. So bringing the left leg onto the inner thigh. Placing the hips towards the right leg. Again, inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you fall forward. So just allow yourself to feel comfortable, drawing the chest forward. If you find that your knees are at a bend, that's okay. Just feel comfortable by placing your hands on the thighs, the shins, or the ankles, wherever it feels that you're able to feel the stretch along the spine, the back, and the hamstrings. Gently exhaling as you take your gaze towards the knees and the toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. exhale, gently drawing yourself up. Again, placing the left leg back in line. So for the next one, we're going to do a twist. So bringing your leg, your right knee up, close toward the body as much as possible, and placing it over the left leg. If it doesn't go over, that's okay, keep it here. From this, you want to be able to take your right hand behind you and the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. So this is a gentle twist in the body, taking the gaze over towards the right shoulder. So if you're in this position, it's exactly the same. Just placing the elbow onto the outside of the knee and taking your gaze behind you. Few more seconds, just inhaling and exhaling. Gently come out, counter stretch by bringing the right elbow on the inside this time and just looking over towards the left shoulder. Gently coming out, placing the right leg down, bringing the left knee close towards the body as much as possible. Again, if it's not able to go over, that's okay. Just keep it on this side. This time taking the left hand behind you. Right elbow on the outside of the knee. Rotation from the abdomen, not from the shoulders. So you want to rotate the full body over towards the left shoulder. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale as you rotate. Just feel comfortable in this position as much as possible. A few more seconds. Gently drawing the right hand down, counter stretching, left elbow on the inside. Exhale, taking your gaze over the shoulder. Gently coming out and placing both soles of your feet together by just opening up the hip. So anyone who has very tight hips, this is a very good pose to just do to open up the hip. So just bringing the soles of your feet together, close towards the hips as much as possible, and just allow your spine to lengthen forward, up towards the ceiling, and draw the knees down towards the ground. Just close the eyes and just feel the movement of the breath, the stretch in between the legs. Gently opening up the eyes, bringing the knees together, and just placing yourself onto the ground, onto your back. So as you come onto your back, we're just going to do a gentle bridge position. So you want to bring your feet close towards your hip as much as possible, and your knees in line with your hips. So they're not knocking in together or they're not too far apart. Just want to make sure that they're in line with your hips as much as possible, and your palms are placed down onto the ground. So if you have any back injuries, just be gentle. It's a very good pose for circulation within the body, the blood the shoulders, opening up the hips, working on the quads and the glutes. Just gently drawing in the breath through the abdomen. As you exhale, lifting from the glutes, the hips up towards the ceiling. Try not to move the neck, just keeping your gaze up towards the ceiling. Just remain here for a few moments, pushing down with the soles of your feet for a few breaths. Exhale as you gently come down onto the ground, allowing for the right leg to drop down, the left leg into Savasana. Just placing the hands up towards the ceiling and just ensuring that your body is completely relaxed onto the ground. There's no tightness that you're holding onto. It's completely free in the heels, the ankles, the arms, the shoulders, the hips, the lower back. If you find that sleeping in this position is uncomfortable, just bring your knees up and just remain here for a few moments. So just remain in this position while I guide you through. So as you're lying there, just allow for your feet to relax onto the ground. Taking your focus onto your breath as you inhale and exhale. Gently imagine yourself standing on a beach with the grains of the sand underneath the soles of your feet, massaging as you walk towards the water. You find yourself a spot, and on this beach there's nobody else, just you. You bring yourself down onto the ground, lying down position, feeling the warmth of the sun, hearing the sound of the water, just listening to the birds. And as you begin to relax, you feel that your heels are sinking into the sand, the shins, knees, thighs, the hips, the lower back, the upper back, the shoulders, the arms, and the wrists, all fully covered in the sand, like a blanket, keeping you warm. Just remaining here, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face, taking your focus in between the eyes. As the sun starts to set, you draw movements into your fingers, into your wrists, into the elbows, the shoulders, the upper back, the middle, the lower back, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shin, the ankles, and the toes. Just allowing for movements into the full body. Just awakening, drawing the limbs together, allowing for a final stretch, awakening in the body and bringing yourself onto the side. When you bring yourself onto the side, just allow the body to settle before pushing down with the one hand and coming back into cross-leg position. So as you bring yourself into a cross-leg position, find yourself a comfortable spot again, whatever makes it feel comfortable for you, to ensure that there's space for breath along the abdomen. Gently placing the hands on top of the knees, facing up towards the ceiling, closing the eyes and drawing a breath in through the abdomen, exhaling through the nose. We're just going to do a few rounds of triangle breath, pranayama. So this is an inhalation on the count of 4, holding for 4, and an exhalation for 4. Inhaling for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. So I'll do the first few counts with you closing your eyes. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Gently allow for your natural breath to take place. Drawing the hands towards the heart center. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling as you thank yourself for your practice. Drawing the thumbs towards the forehead, allowing for good intentions to guide you through the week. Drawing the thumbs towards the lips as you allow for kind words to travel. Drawing the thumbs towards the heart center as you allow for good intentions towards yourself, as you do towards others. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the session. And if you have any questions that you'd like to know more about in yoga, please feel free to contact me from the sports team. We'd like to thank you for joining us in this sports month of January. And if you have any questions for any sessions during the 4 weeks, please feel free to contact the sports team. We thank you and hope you keep up. Thank you. Namaste.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the yoga session with Neeta. Wasn't she great? We hope you've been enjoying all the workouts Samatra have been bringing you every Tuesday on our YouTube channel. We have received really good feedback, so we have planned to continue Samatra Gets Fit into February. Each Tuesday of the month, we will bring you a new workout to take part in on Samatra UK YouTube page every Tuesday at 8 p.m. The first session next week will be Bully Zumba with Maya, and we hope you can join us there and spread the word with friends and family that Samatra Gets Fit is continuing into February.